Here I am making another video and it's only been a year. Well, probably over a year. It just says 1 year on my last video, so it's probably been over a year now. I'm not sure when I released that last one. But anyway, this one's about the new uh, inventory system that was put in the game here just very recently. It gave me some trouble when I first started playing with it because I could not figure out how to make how to do certain things that I used to be able to do. So I figured I'd make a video about it and hopefully help people who might also have trouble with it. And here we go. The got armor slots in this one instead of dragging the stuff from your inventory over here, which is be your uh, local inventory or a crate or something. Instead of dragging it from there to your body, you drag it to the corresponding slot. Uh, you now have a slot for glasses, so wear them with your helmet. So your helmet no longer replaces your glasses, so you can actually wear them out doing whatever without losing them. Let's see. There's several kind of cool things about it. Just hit I. You don't even have to go up to the terminal anymore, because there's the well. This is the crate right here, and then this one here, local inventory. Have armor opened up, so bam, there's all the stuff that I have in my local inventory here. So with this one here, you can move back and forth between whichever. I mean, it's like right now, let's see, over here you don't have a inventory here because just wearing the suit, there's no storage in it. So well, the only storage is the 2 magazine slots and 2 med pin slots. But you click to the store all, and then the way armor works this time, or now I should say, you can either drag it and drop it, or double click it. Either one, because now dragging it to your body and dropping it doesn't do anything. Doesn't do a single thing. So, armor on. Back on. Yeah, the backpack's over here. And then there are some cool things, or at least I think it's pretty cool. You put your well, double click it. Back to weapons, and then the slots. It has slots for each weapon, or for the weapon. And let's see, put the FS9 into. So, uh, so now uh, there are several ways to connect your uh, mods for your weapons, because they've changed how they work. It used to be you'd grab the mod and then pull it over to the gun and put it over the muzzle, and there would be a way to attach it. Now, not so much. So now you either have to throw it into your inventory and then connect it to the weapon you want it on, or just double click it, or you can just grab it and drag it and drop it right in the slot where you want it to go, which is probably what you'll want to do if you want to if you've got 2 weapons that use similar mods, like if they're the same size mods, or if you want your scope on a specific weapon and you only want to use one scope. It's like I only use one scope because I don't mod the FS9 because at the moment all I'm doing is bunker runs and crap like that, and I'll throw down this FS9 if I find a gun that I like better or something like that, you know, because the Karnas, I do better with that one for the moment. But let's see, your pistol slot obviously is for your it takes your either a pistol or your med gun, and then down in the gadgets, put your multi-tool, and the knife slot takes another multi-tool if you want to put another one up, or you just throw your knife in, whichever way. And your ammo, it's you either drag and drop, or if this has happened several times to me where dragging and dropping just doesn't work. If dragging and dropping does not work, don't stress out. All you got to do, double click, because they've got it set up to where double clicking fills it right up. And then do the same thing for med pins. And then one thing about uh, the torso slots and the leg slots and everything, I'll throw some in the backpack so I can differentiate. It's well, let me move away from the rate just to. Oh wait, I can't do that. I need to have a little bit something extra to specific spots. So, yeah, screw it. I'll just pick it all up for now. Okay, so go over here where I'm out of range of all the boxes. Hit the eye. And now, one thing that gave me trouble when I first started playing with this system was the I couldn't figure out how, without a crate, I could not figure out how to get a crate or another inventory. I could not figure out how the heck to put, like, say I want to put my Cruise Lux, I want to put it in my chest plate. Well, once you click your chest plate, there's no way to get it out of your backpack. And when you're in your backpack, you can pick up the Cruise Lux, but you can't drop it into your chest plate. So, it doesn't work that way. At least not anymore. So I wondered how the hell how I was going to figure that out. I mean, if it was even possible anymore. In fact, I at one point I swore up and down that that it was impossible because they had messed it up. But then one of my org mates told me, well, what you got to do is you got to go over here to the other side, and then you've got your backpack, and then you go to your torso, and then you just drag it over, and do the same thing with the legs. So yeah, I mean, that confused the heck out of me. And then I was like, oh, and the light went on whenever this guy told me that. I was like, well, I better include that in the video so that it can help other people, because I know if I'm not getting it, I know there's probably some other people that are not getting it either. So here's that. Hopefully this will help some people. So now what I'm going to do is pick up my crate and put it over here. I want a little bit further away. There we go. So one thing is cool about this new system is if you pretend, basically we're gonna pretend those two crates over there are corpses. Say you go to a bunker and you've killed everybody that comes through a door, and there's like 5 dudes laying on the floor, and you want to loot them all, or you want to check them to see if there's anything worth a dang on them. So you walk up to them, like stand right and smack in the middle of them, or put your back against a wall that's close enough to them, which is let's see, want to see how far I can do it. Okay, well let's see. It's not very long range. Let's see. Yeah, it's not a, it doesn't have a very long range for it. Okay, there we go. That range right there. That's not a very long range. But anything around you within that kind of range, when you hit I, it will open up the inventory of it, whether it be a crate, a loot box, or a corpse, and it'll open it up. And then up here at the top, you'll have your own inventory, obviously, and then you'll have the boxes, crates, and corpses, and then you can just scroll through them. It'll have a little scroll over here, or a little arrow where you can arrow through them, and you can just go through each one to see what's in each one, and choose what you want, leave the rest, you know, and then you can just, well, that one's got something in it, so you can just grab and throw it in your inventory, or shift click it, and and there you go. And then another cool thing is, I know there's been times when I am completely unfamiliar with a ship, and I don't know where the storage containers are, the internal storage. So you walk into the ship, and then just hit I. If you're close, the ship will pop up, and then that'll be your internal storage. So there you go. Then you can loot what you want out of the internal storage, or put stuff in. Just depends on what you're trying to do. And then there's your box, and you can like throw that. It's like if you go to a bunker, you bring in your box, you toss it on the floor, you pick up depending on which place it is, which ship it is, because some of them, the internal storage is not close to where you can have a crate. So some of them you can, some of them you can't. It's like you could easily get a crate to the internal storage on a tack, and Starlancer tack, for those who don't call it just a tack. But yeah, it's pretty easy. It took me a while to figure it out, but once you get used to it, it's really just way better than what we had before. I mean, I know some people are probably frustrated with it, but maybe it's just because they just haven't figured it out yet. Because that was me, just like several weeks ago, because I just couldn't figure out how to move stuff from my backpack to my chest plate and my legs, and it was just getting really frustrating until I mentioned it in my org's Discord, and the dude told me, "Hey, this is how you do it." And I'm like, "Oh, crap! Wish they would have gave us a tutorial on how to do it whenever they released it, but they didn't. So had to figure out kind of stuff myself. So, or have it told to me like others, or by others, I should say. So I think that's about all I need to say on this one. So uh, I'll go ahead and stop this video, and see if I can get it posted. And well, hopefully it's not another year until my next video. So everybody have fun.